trying to tell the Tesla's launch along with the Falcon launch. It is trying to take, yes, one day we will go to the Mars also. Like that, it has gone the few million kilometers. Yes, and today people are watching it. Morning I looked at there, it is more than 200 million kilometers. It has already traveled, it's keep moving like that, they're telling. So that means mobility, if in go elsewhere also mobility called for. But the lessons learned is, in the name of mobility, we are not supposed to pollute the planet where we are going to be there. So that is the way I think the Prana 2 is really going to help. And beyond all these things, as he told, it's the elegance, whatever it is giving there. And though he showed a boy, I think I have seen some other place, I have seen a girl also riding. Because it has, they also can do this, okay? Leaving alone the feminine look of scooter to masculine look of your Prana 2 can be driven by girls also today. I think that's equal opportunity is possible because it's a very lightweight and the less sound. I think no sound is concerned, but still it gives a required the energy for the people to move without differentiating man or woman. I think that's another thing I feel it can happen there. So all the things putting, then beyond all these things, you look at here, when we launch the satellites to the moon, you have to test it in a moon or Mars. You have to test it in a simulated environment multiple times, make sure that you don't have a second chance to correct it once we go there. So you have to multiple times, you have to simulate the environment. Though you are here, you have to simulate it and try to do it. I'm really happy to see the test line, whatever is shown. And without even riding, where there's more it is subjective. In subjective, you are getting a very, very objective way of getting engineering parameters. Each bike is concerned, it can be tested. It's a really, really noteworthy to see. And that way, I think blending the technology drives into the system, it's a really thing. And beyond that, time and again, our Prime Minister is telling, our local, whatever we do here, it should make a global presence also. So that way, even the launch of the day, when I am seeing the possibility of this part of the world, beyond even India, it can make its own presence. That means the Prana 2 can make a presence other side also. It gives a good thing, such that your supply chain point of view, you are trying to enable the people who are, the people are rising, but still they have the thrust, they are thirsty to go forward. I think this connectivity, it's bringing some sort of a youthfulness to the system. I think that is the main crux I'm putting, because today's youth, youth is the people who are going to make, and the youth, always the youth, okay? Youth doesn't mean by age, because I don't tell I'm an aged person. I tell I'm among a youth only. So that youthfulness is basically the one which will drive the things together. I could see that also connected here. So the things putting together, and today, this launch, I'm really happy to be part and parcel of you people. Then I told them, next visit me Coimbatore, I will be in the place, because I had the chance, not just launching by the formality's sake, trying to look forward how it goes beyond. Because that is my mission, okay? Mission is not only putting to the Indian flag on the moon or Mars, putting Indian youth, something they are doing, how I can be part and parcel of encouraging them and enabling them and bringing them, because similar situations were elsewhere also people are whatever doing there. For example, battery management, some people are doing it there. And your composites materials, how it can work, recyclable composite materials. Today, recently, I met another team wherein they have the adhesives, which is kind of green adhesives for the composites. So your possibility of your frame structures, lightweight frame structure, still a recyclable thing, how it can be done. Even the battery pack, what can be done. I think many possibilities also exist. So it's the launch is not an isolated event for me and you. I think this is only a start how we will work together. So with that, a few words, thank you very much. My best wishes for you and your team to grow in a big way. And that too, when the launch day itself, we are talking about, you have been listed, the NASDAQ is another, it gives a confidence. It gives the confidence level, what you have, because you who don't have a you told about why names are not given Indian name, is another reason maybe that. But notwithstanding that, you gone to the NASDAQ, now coming to the launch. That shows the level of confidence what you have. One side, another side, technically, how you are ready to transparent. Because we know NASDAQ system calls for, I also part of some of the boards where NASDAQ is listed there. What is the amount of transparency is called for is an order better. So, okay, that way, that is also coming there. So, putting together, I believe the system is in a right path, right hand, and right time. So everything is good, and things will go in a much better way. So my best wishes for two and further. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
When it was driven, where you took the path, and it's still compliant under GDPR, so that the information is safe. And here you can see the planning screen, and here you can see the batteries graph data and the distance to MD on the application, and that's the trip data. Now I call upon Mr. Mohan to reveal about the price.
So, on the price, as I mentioned earlier, for a premium product which is at par, comparable with good petrol vehicle, what is the cost to own, right? So we priced at 2,55,000 and for Prana Grand and 3,20,000 on for Elite. But what is more important is you should focus on this: how much you are going to pay on a monthly from your pocket, right? Because it doesn't matter what is the price of the vehicle. What matters to consumer is how much he is paying from the pocket on monthly basis. Because he is already paying vehicle EMI, he is already paying the petrol. Both of them are your monthly expenses, right? For a good bike rider, for a decent bike, they are already paying around 8,000 to 10,000 rupees or even more, depending on what they are using. So for Prana Grand, we have around 6,600 rupees. For Prana Elite, it's 8,200 rupees for total cost of ownership. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So, with this opportunity, I wanted to thank everyone in the SPM team who has dedicated their life to get this product out. And I wanted to thank customers, partners, suppliers, everyone. I thank you all. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much, Yuvraj sir, for detailing of the explanations about Prana 2.0 and the pricing details as well. So, are we all ready for the icing on the cake? So, are we all excited? சத்தம் பத்திரி எங்க கொஞ்சம் நல்லா இப்போதான் வந்து மெயினான ஒரு சூப்பரான ஒரு படத்துக்கு ஒரு சூப்பரான ஒரு கிளைமேக்ஸ் மொமெண்ட்ல நம்ம எல்லாரும் இருக்கோம். ஆல்மோஸ்ட் ஒரு பியூட்டிஃபுல்லான ஒரு கிளைமேக்ஸ் இவ்வளவுதான் வந்து சத்தமா. நல்ல ஒரு கைதட்டல் கொடுக்கலாமா எல்லாரும்? All together, are we all excited for the launch? Yes, so can we have the countdown before the corporate video, please?
கொஞ்சம் உட்காருப்பா ரைட்டா வண்டியே வரல அங்கே
A new day, a new journey. Easy riding experience. Experience freedom like never before with better health future, less pollution and zero vibration. Electrify your journey. 2.0, silent, strong, and seriously fun.
Yes, so thank you so much for the whistle porter as well. Corporate video இப்ப நம்ம பார்த்தாச்சு. So அடுத்ததா இன்னைக்கு நம்மளுடைய almost that curious moment of launching our first bike. ரொம்ப கிராண்டா நம்மளுடைய grand bike இப்ப நம்ம launch பண்ணிடலாமா? Can we have a round of applause in welcoming the grand bike here on Prana 2.0? So with all of you together, எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து நல்ல பலமான ஒரு கைத்தட்டல், yes. So here is our first all new grand bike. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப பார்க்கிறதுக்கே வந்து அவ்வளோ அருமையா, ரொம்ப பியூட்டிஃபுல்லா, ரொம்ப கிராண்டியரான ஒரு லுக்கோட இன்னைக்கு நம்மளுக்காக வந்து நம்மளுடைய ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பைக் நம்ம லான்ச் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து இன்னொரு தடவை அந்த ஒரு charismatic கலருக்காக நல்ல ஒரு கைத்தட்டல் கொடுப்போம். Can we have a grand launch of this wonderful grand bike here? Woohoo! Okay, so இன்னைக்கு வந்து நம்மளுடைய Prana 2.0ல first beautiful grand bike நம்ம launch பண்ணிட்டோம். அடுத்ததா ரொம்ப எலிட்டான crowd இங்க இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கறதால let's welcome the launch of the second all new elite on stage with a big round of applause. Woohoo! Let's make some noise, Steve. Everyone all together. SPM team. Okay, so நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம் அப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாமா? எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து கிராண்ட் பைக்கு மட்டும் தனியா ஒரு row போடுங்க பார்க்கலாம். Let's make some noise for our first all new please. Okay, come on. Can we have a round of applause and give it up for make some noise for the elite bike here? One more time for grand please. One more time for elite please. Wow, so equally noises கொடுத்துட்டே இருக்கீங்க. Now I invite on stage our SPM dignitaries on stage, our founder and CEO Mohan sir அவர்களை அன்போடு மேடைக்கு அழைக்கிறோம். With a big round of applause, we invite our CFO Mr. Adithanar to please join us on stage. Our ED Mr. Yuvraj to please join us on stage, and our CMO Felix to please join us on stage with a big round of applause. Of course, our chief guest Mr. Mayaswamy Anadare அவர்களை அன்போடு மேடைக்கு அழைக்கிறோம். மற்றும் திரு செல்லப்பன் சார் அவர்களை அன்போடு மேடைக்கு அழைக்கிறோம். We also invite Mr. Selvaran sir to please join us on stage with a big round of applause. Yes, can we make some poses please? Thumbs up or victory or anything. Can we make some noise? Can we give a big round of applause to our SPM chief dignitaries on stage please? Woohoo! And now let's have a photo session with the bikes. I request the bike riders to please go off stage, and let's have a media. Now I request our dignitaries to please join both the bikes for the photographs. And I request our chief guest to please get back to your seat. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, so I think we have to give some swag poses as well. Thumbs up and victory as well for the photographers, for the beautiful candidates with the all new launches of the two beautiful bikes over here.
Use the confidence level. What you have, because you don't have confidence, you told about why names are not given Indian name. Is one of the reason maybe.
Also his special day, we would say. Endless hours and nights went into this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the head of engineering.
And it was a very wonderful moment to see you all here, and it's been a very prideful moment for us to unveil the specs.
அப்படியா நம்ம அந்த ஸ்கூட்டர் டைப்லேயே பார்த்துருக்கோம்.
Okay, so there is a small information. So photos எடுக்கிறவங்க அதே மாதிரி யாருக்கெல்லாம் questions இருக்கோ இல்ல வந்து நம்ம all new launch பத்தின doubts எதுவா இருந்தாலும் if you just come off stage there on the front side. So அதுக்கு நம்ம off stage வந்து நீங்க எல்லாரும் வந்து கேள்விகள் கேட்கலாம். So நம்ம தனியா வந்து ஒரு separate session வந்து நம்ம வச்சிருக்கோம். So regarding the Q&A or உங்களுக்கு வந்து question and answers சரி PR management வந்து உங்களுக்காக arrange பண்ணிருக்காங்க. So if at all any doubts or questions you wanted to ask, you can just go through it. Thank you.
This Asian, I would like to say from a marketing perspective, not from technology, not from commercial, from a marketing perspective. And I think one of the most important things which immediately comes to my mind is we have done a lot of work to communicate with the people of India. As you know, it's not different in India than anywhere in the world. I think the youth is growing into a different behavior. They're looking for purpose in life. They're looking for freedom. The female power, whether we may like it or not, but the female power is increasing tremendously. So we spoke a lot what shall we do as a public? What's important for you? So what you see today is actually based on a lot of market research, on this media, particularly with so-called focus group discussions. So I would say the answer to what the youth of India wants in the future in terms of a motorbike is actually sitting in the design of Corona 2.0. I think that's going to be the most important part from the marketing perspective. You can promise anything is the marketing side, everything you can say, but it's the core that you make sure that your audience that's the result.
வேறு எதாவது சேனல் ரிப்போர்ட் வந்து பார்த்துருக்கேன்.